If we hear of men like Benson in Idahosa, that became a spectacle. He wore that grace with majesty. Dead men came back to life. You could not doubt that the God the man speaks about was the living God. He had a utensil that came from above. Oh my God. I know you have walked in a measure of power. The reason why we have not yet conquered is because it's not enough. We need a higher level. I hope you know the Bible says Gentiles will come to your light, but kings will not come to your light. Kings will come to the brightness of your rising. It is that brightness that will bring stubborn men and stubborn nations to the cross. Those of you that have been to Europe, and that's where the gospel came from. I had to go to Scotland to look upon John Knox'S house, the place that he stayed, to pray the kind of prayer that shook the Queen of Scotland. I read the history of his death on the wall, that it was Queen Mary that killed John Knox because his voice was contrary to the deception of politics in that time. The implication of his death was that the throne of Scotland was blotted out. I went to the castle, the massive castle of Scotland, and it is a mere monument. There's no king there. The genealogy of kings were blotted out because an intercessor was killed by the throne. I went to check, where did he stay? And I saw his ancient seat. There was no comfort you will get from that seat. There was nothing glorious about his palace, his space, where he studied his Bible. What was glorious about him was a fire that he interfaced with. And the burnings of God was upon his heart. By the time there are 6 of us in this place receive the ability to raise the dead, because all men die. The sons of the bondwoman, they die. The atheists, he dies. The agnostics die. The skeptics, they die. If 6 among us can be clothed with the authority of the Spirit that can defy death, the doctrine of many people will change. So Jesus said, tarry ye in Jerusalem, because I'm giving you an appointment. I gave you the location, but I refuse to give you the date and the time. So you go there and tarry. It will be a transaction of faithfulness that will receive a response from my throne. The moment you become perturbed and tired and you that place, you are not qualified to receive the promise of my Father.